Ashe.
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 Welcome, my friends. We greet you in peace. This is a song that we sing at Conservatory Lab for every assembly, and I wanted to share it with you today. It goes like this. Listen. Funga la fea, ashe, ashe. Funga la fea, ashe, ashe. If you know it, sing along. 1, 2, ready.
Funga la fea, ashe, ashe. Funga la fea, ashe, ashe.
One more time.
Funga.
So what we're going to do in our segments is to spend some time looking at works of art from the Picturing America collection. And what we're going to be using is a strategy we call VTS, or Visual Thinking Strategies. And in your packets, there should be a little 2-page description of the strategies and of what it is, and with some links to their website.
We did an expedition, a 4th grade expedition on the Great Migration. And they had no idea that we were going to be studying the Great Migration, so this was a big mystery to them. And to launch it, we have a building background knowledge workshop. It really launches the expedition in a way to spark the interest in the students and get them excited and curious and asking questions about the topic of study. Which are some questions that you have. And once again, if you want to think of it as a 4th grader looking at this for the first time, having no idea what we're about to be studying, some questions you might have.
What information do you get from the words that Lawrence used, and what information do you get from the visual language of panel number 1? How, for example, can you see movement in this image?
Learning targets help to really outline this process. The first one, I can identify elements of music. And all of this, by the way, we're going to talk about. We're going to go through step by step. These were the big learning targets that we had that we worked with the kids on over the course of a couple weeks. So I can identify elements of music. I can make musical choices that create mood. I can play the chord changes of the 12-bar blues. I can play or sing the blues scale. I can take turns in a musical conversation. I can speak and sing my poem over the 12-bar blues progression, and I can collaborate with my peers to create an original blues song.
Let's hear some loud noises. Band, ready, go.
Picture, where's the camera?
And let's hear some soft noise. All right.
We got 2 of them. You want to come up?
I'm a blues singer. Let's hear it.
Come on up, 1, 2, ready, and
Sitting here in traffic, and I'm stuck like I'm in love. I said I'm sitting here in traffic, you know I'm stuck like I'm in love.
Today, we're going to have an opportunity to make a collage, but it's got a little twist on it. When I worked with the students at the Conservatory Lab, they did self-portraits. And so we're going to do a type of self-portrait, but the kind that you can do in 20 minutes at a workshop. Think about the conversations that you can get started when you walk up and somebody has this on and not this, or not the name tags that you have.
My family is full of botanical realities. My name is Laurel, and my husband's name is Lawrence, which is crowned with laurel. And our children are Forrest and Silvana, maiden of the forest. We have Violet and Flora and Forest Woods as grandparents, and we have Virginia. There's just a billion of us.
What do I say? What's going on? What else is there? Those questions that the BTS person will share with us. What is it that I see around me? Am I looking deep enough? And what does that tell me? How does that help me comprehend? And what else is there? So those questions, yes, they're part of ETS and we look at them in portraits, but we use those same questions when we listen to music during our listening project at our school. We ask those same questions when we present quality pieces of literature to our students. We say, what do you say? What's going on? What else is there? And really, that's what most of this presentation is about, the use of mentor works to do 3 things. Build strong comprehension skills, to help kids notice the features was to form and to inspire and help to create the same quality of work in that form.
In every word, there are syllables. You know what syllables are, right? Oh, I love syllables. Okay, great. So, there's always in a word one strong syllable and then one or more less strong, weak syllables, unstressed syllables. So, for instance, the word table. Which one's the strong syllable? The first syllable is the strong syllable. What about classroom? Is it classroom or is it classroom? And so what we look for in poetry is patterns of these markings. And what we call these patterns is we call them beat, which for the kids, it made sense to think of them as measures in music, or groups of beats. And we know that measures, or the beat in music, can have different lengths. So sometimes you'll have 4 beats in a measure, sometimes you'll have 3 beats in a measure. But every measure, just like every foot, will have one strong beat. So maybe it's 1, 2, 3. Here we go.
There was an old lady lived over the sea, and she was an island tree. Her daughter lived off in a new country, with an ocean of water between. An ocean of water between.
Thank you to all the people that are involved in this National Endowment for the Humanities. We can't forget them because they sponsored us. You know, they provided you with a stipend. They provided us with the opportunity. So I want you to go to the website. I want you to explore. There's going to be more information that's going to come in a thank you email. And so please do read it and do that. What are you going to do when you go home? Survey monkey. Monkey around. Survey. Do it. Okay, thank you.